Alright, kind of like a mid-month update. I am working on, you can see the old seat in there with the old floorboard with the giant cutout for the stick, way too big compared to what it needs to be. Also, maybe the guy who flew this for me was real short, so they cut the notches for the adjustable seat way forward. This, I'll show you when I get to the other side. Anyway, definitely don't need that much cut out. I'll clean it up a little bit, make it look prettier. And also, like, no real need for these big old notches here. If you just pop the seat out, then the floorboard pops out, and then you can get to those wing bolts if you needed to. But on this biplane, once it goes together, it's going to stay together. So many months back, when I started planning and actually cutting out some pieces before I even had much to work with, I noticed that this dimension here, 21 3/4, it's like that's gonna miss. It's gonna miss that rail that's under here on either side. And what's the floorboard gonna sit on unless you put in some kind of blocks underneath to help support it? So I cut it the minimum. I started at 24 inches wide, and it was darn near impossible. Yeah, I could not get it over, actually it was its top diagonal. So I took off, I think it was maybe a little over 1/4, and you see this little 1/4 inch shim right here, just pushed in there just to kind of even up the floorboard, space it a little bit even on left and right. So I took off maybe a little over 1/4 inch, and I was able to put it in at an angle at the top and pop it in over the bottom diagonal that direction. So those are, and this one is going to be redone, make it, clean it up a whole lot more. Let me go around to the other side. Oh, got some frogs out here or something. So this is the underneath side. On this forward floorboard, there's really nothing against the fire. Well, you got this center piece here that supports the center of the floorboard, but nothing really on the edges towards the front. So I'm probably gonna glue in these little blocks left and right side to help support that floorboard. So that's where I am, and I will add more to this later with more updates.